Hi friends, today I'm starting on a new series. This series is the shortest code series and it's all about writing your code in like a limited number of characters. So the first kata in this series is called bug in Apple, and it's all about finding B, like letter B, in a lot of A's, right? So let me show you what I mean. We have, like, for example, we have this test right here, and you can see we have a multidimensional array, and on the first array right here, the first item in this array is B, and everything else is A. So that means the answer is going to be 0, 0. If, on the other hand, like on this second case, we have like this B right here, so the index is 1 and 1 because it's the 0, 1 and 0, 1, right? So it's the second array and the second item in the second array, so the index is 1 and 1. And in this last case we have the answer is 4 and 1. That just means that it's the fifth array, and that's the second item in the fifth array. So if you got that, I hope you got that. Let's move on to actually solving this kata. And I'm going to just start with the tests, just nice and easy as always, and as always I'm importing expect from chai. Alright, then I want to replace all these like nasty vars, like just this one nasty var with const, and just style it a little bit like more reasonable in my opinion. This answer is 0, 0. I don't need that. I also don't need this one. I'm going probably to immediately start my describe statement. So I would have somewhere to store my answers. Right, so I have describe. I'm going to have 3 it statements because I'm going to have 3 tests. So works with Apple, let's call it Apple 1, this array just for simplicity. Okay, so that will be Apple 1. This one is going to be Apple 2, and this one is going to be Apple 3. Alright, so works with Apple 1, so I expect SC given Apple 1 to be equal to expected. And expected, I don't have expected yet, so I'm typing it right now. So expected is going to be 0, 0. Right, so Apple 1 is going to be expected. Let's create Apple 2. And Apple 2 is going to be not 0, 0, but 1 and 1, and Apple 2 right here. So don't need this one. This one can be indented. Missing commas. Here we go. We have like better looking code. Okay. And the last one is going to be 4 and 1. So Apple 3 is 4 and 1, and Apple 3 to be equal to expected. And again, this is deep equal. It's not just checking for equality. This is deep equal. All right, so let me check if I typed everything correctly. I think I did. Let's try to run some examples. Oh, unexpected token. Let's return just an empty array. Alright, so looks like the tests are checking for the right thing. Let's try to actually solve this kata. I just realized I haven't been using my the mode, so getting back to that. Okay, so starting again from scratch, and be sure what's specific about this series is I have this limited code length of 80 characters, so I have to solve it in 80 characters. Also, there is a warning, so if I'm using like Babel for transpiling, it will transpile like something like that to something like that. Luckily, I will not be using Babel, I will just be using Node version 6, so no transpilation, we are safe here. I have to name my function sc, but I can name everything else as short, like give as short names as possible. So have sc, it gets this a, which is an array, this big array, and what I'm getting this array full of elements, and I'm returning just this one array, right? So it's not mapping, it's not filtering, it is reducing. So reduce, and reduce gets r and v values, right? Let's see how to solve it. So at this point, let's imagine I am at the first iteration, and I got this array right here. Okay, I got it right here. This v is equal to the first array. I have to check if basically this has the b, right? If it's the one which contains the b. How do I do that? Actually, very easy. V dot includes, and I'm checking for b. Okay, so that's my condition. So if that's true, what I'm returning, I am returning the index of this item and then the index of this element. So let's check that. What would be the index of the array? We don't have it right now, so I'm adding the third parameter in the callback is the index. So first one is I, the second one is actually the index of this one. So how do we get that? You can get that by using v dot index of b, right? So easy. Okay, so the else case, what do we do if that's not true? If that's not true, I am just returning r. Okay, and I'm starting with this empty array. You might be wondering why would you use const when you can just have a global variable, save yourself like six characters. I think I'm well below the limit, so I don't need to make my code like extra ugly to save this. You can say I'm spacing, I have like proper consts and proper spacing, so I'm not doing anything very radical. I'm just writing normal code with short variable names. That's it. Let's try to run examples. Let's see if that's working. And looks like it is working. You might be wondering why am I just returning R, like if that doesn't include B, it's very easy. I am absolutely sure that I have just one B. Like the B cannot, this if you found the result, it will not be overridden. Okay, so that's why I'm like so easy about returning it. If that would not be the case, we might add some extra checks, but in this case, this is just the case. And I guess I am trying the official solution. Let's see how will I would do. Looks like it's all good. So the code length is passing, the tests are passing, everything looks really good. So I hope that you have enjoyed this kata. I hope that it was interesting, and this is a very interesting series, so I will be doing that, and I hope that you will enjoy watching it. So I hope that you learned at least something, and see you in the next kata. Bye, friends.